From WVLT, this is the Medal of Honor Recap, sponsored by the Garza Law Firm and Guardian Foundation Repair.
We are so lucky to be able to come to Knoxville.
Great city, great patriots, and love the fact that they brought us back.
Men and women that came before us that did incredibly valorous things under the most tremendous of conditions.
Courage, commitment, sacrifice, and the most important word in the English language, integrity, citizenship, and patriotism. You know, try to make them your core values.
You do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, especially when you're all by yourself and nobody's looking, you know?
Some of them are going to try to follow in our footsteps, and we need individuals like them to follow in our footsteps, so this is a cool opportunity.
Still not sure all of us realize what a big deal last week was for East Tennessee. Good evening, glad you're joining us here for this special Medal of Honor celebration presentation. I'm Ted Hall.
And I'm Casey Wheelis. Tonight we're going to bring you all the highlights from an exciting 4 days for East Tennessee as Knoxville welcomed dozens of our nation's greatest heroes.
Did you get up a little bit earlier, or at least did this noise maybe wake you up? We had some Blackhawks flying overhead a little early for some of us on Wednesday, landing at World's Fair Park ahead of a busy day of school visits. It was so powerful to be there and watch them land. Medal of Honor recipients, we'll call them heroes a lot today, say it's one of the most important things they can do.
The medal doesn't make us special, but it does allow us to do special things. And one of the most special things, that's English, that we do is when we go to communities like this, we go out and visit the schools and talk to the young people.
And so exciting when they did that for the students and for the staff members there. In 2019, Tennessee became the first state in the country to officially adopt the Medal of Honor Society's Character Development Program as a recommended resource for character development in schools. It instills the values of a Medal of Honor recipient in our children.
Now, before these heroes took off to teach some valuable lessons to school kids around East Tennessee, they were treated to a very nice welcome breakfast. I had the honor of being the master of ceremonies for that event that morning. I told them, and I meant it, I don't feel like I'm worthy to be here, but I'm glad I can at least give my respect to those of you who are here.
And there was a special video from a special guest to welcome the recipients and their families to East Tennessee.
We are always grateful for your service, and I just wanted to say that I will always love you.
That's Dolly Parton welcoming the heroes to town. The Christian Academy of Knoxville's junior choir, a big group of kids, also kicked things off. One of those students shared what it means to her to be in the same room as these Medal of Honor heroes.
It makes me feel like they risked their lives for us, and it makes me feel really protected and loved.
After the breakfast, these American heroes took off for several area schools in style, catching a ride on Black Hawk helicopters. A
pair of them visited Farragut High School. Gary Littrell and Mike Fitzmaurice. Only 65 living people have this honor. About half of them were in Knoxville for the celebration. They shared their stories of sacrifice with our kids.
Two recipients also took a trip to Knoxville Catholic High School, where they received a hero's welcome. Hundreds of students packed the gym to learn from Gary Michael Rose and Leroy Petrie. Rose says failure is the greatest teacher of all.
I learn more from my failures than I do from my successes. At least you learn what not to do again, or maybe to approach it from a different angle.
Students were also able to ask them questions and learn about the sacrifices both men made while serving their country.
Yeah, these Medal of Honor recipients traveled to much of East Tennessee while they were here, some of them to Sweetwater High School. Jim, Doc McLuhan, and Melvin Morris talked to the students there about what it takes to have strong character, emphasizing the Congressional Medal of Honor's Character Development Program. It's a big part of their mission with the school visits they get to take.
So I hope that they see through these men the type of character that they too can have. You don't have to be a Medal of Honor recipient to have strong character. And so I just hope that our character development program will carry through to more and more schools across the nation, so that we and these children can teach their children about what it is to have the type of character that a Medal of Honor recipient carries.
Well, McLuhan there was a teacher himself for 40 years. Now he's the chairman of the school program, teaching students across the country the 6 pillars of character: courage, commitment, integrity, sacrifice, citizenship, and patriotism. He says it's important to teach young people these lessons now so they can pass it on.
It's very important that with only less than 1/2% of Americans in a uniform today, that we teach this next generation where their freedom came from, because that can fade.
Well, he was an Army combat medic in Vietnam. He's credited with saving 11 lives on the battlefield.
Dozens of these Medal of Honor recipients honored here in East Tennessee, specifically Knoxville for most of it. But they see this as a chance to give back, not just to the grade school students or other school kids, but to fellow veterans as well.
Well, Richard Mason tells us about the Valor Outreach Program.
Several Medal of Honor recipients took part in a panel discussion with young veterans and students at UT. The Valor Outreach Program hosted the discussion at the Student Union building. Medal of Honor recipients Leroy Petrie, Matthew Williams, and Florent Groberg spoke to young veterans about PTSD, substance abuse, homelessness, and suicide. Groberg, who is an immigrant and didn't speak English until the age of 12, explained that the program is a way for him to give back.
I remember being a young man and always wanted to get a perspective from people that I looked up to, and not saying they look up to us, but you know, some of them are going to try to follow in our footsteps, and we need individuals like them to follow in our footsteps. So this is a cool opportunity.
Approximately 300 students and UT faculty members attended the discussion. Williams believes that the panel discussion is a great way to remind everyone about the importance of supporting veterans.
Don't be afraid to reach out and call somebody if they're having issues. Don't be afraid to hurt their feelings. If you think they're kind of struggling, then maybe they are, and it's worth that conversation. And that's how we look out for one another.
Petrie explains what he would say to his younger self in order to better prepare for military service.
Mentally prepare yourself to see and maybe have to do some of the things that no human should have to do or see, and to be ready to come back and deal with it, and to be open about it.
Advice he now shares with a younger generation. In Knoxville, Richard Mason, WVLT News.
Well, you can learn more about the Medal of Honor Society's outreach program right now in the WVLT News app. Just look for the Medal of Honor drop-down.
Some powerful words there, weren't they? But they got to see and do some of the greatest things that a person can do while in East Tennessee. The Smokies welcomed these Medal of Honor heroes and their families. Cades Cove, in this case, park staff and volunteers provided a guided tour. They got to enjoy the beauty of East Tennessee, got to tour the Primitive Baptist Church there, the cemetery as well, where 16 veteran graves were marked by flags. They visited kind of a well-known tree, the Pearl Harbor tree. It was planted back in 1941.
And Cades Cove, just one of many East Tennessee activities the Medal of Honor recipients were able to enjoy during their visit here.
Coming up, we're going to share some of the events honoring them and their fallen brothers. Glad you're with us, folks.
Friends have been inviting friends to eat lemon cookies for 40 years.
My family loves these lemon cookies.
Ham and Goodies lemon cookies have been bringing East Tennessee together for over 40 years. Pick up a box at one of our 3 area locations or order online at hamandgoodies.com.
What's lurking beneath the floors of your beautiful home? Mold, moisture, dampness. Guardian Foundation Repair can help clean up your crawl space with their full encapsulation system. Eliminate moisture, mold, and allergens.
Trust Guardian Foundation Repair for all your foundation and basement needs. Rest easy knowing your biggest investment is on a solid foundation.
You're my new extra reliable, super fast internet. Stream a movie. Order us a pizza. Wow, good internet.
Extra reliable internet is on sale for $9.99 a month.
The great thing about youth sports, they give young people an opportunity to participate in something that is going to broaden them as people.
I think it's very amazing that Garza Law Firm has made a commitment to help the youth kids with playing different sports.
Guys like Marcos Garza that put their time into being able to help these kids live out a dream. It's made me who I am today.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
At Long John Silver's, our legendary lobster bites are back with a delicious vengeance. Prepared with herby, buttery goodness and fried to golden perfection, they're the perfect delicacy for any occasion. Order online at longjohnsilvers.com. Fish yeah.
Friends have been inviting friends to eat lemon cookies for 40 years.
My family loves these lemon cookies.
Ham and Goodies lemon cookies have been bringing East Tennessee together for over 40 years. Pick up a box at one of our 3 area locations or order online at hamandgoodies.com.
You're watching the Medal of Honor Recap, sponsored by the Garza Law Firm and Guardian Foundation Repair.
Welcome back to this special look at the Medal of Honor celebration in Knoxville.
Part of the celebration included a memorial service to pay tribute to those heroes who passed away in the last year. Some special guests appeared from 5,000 feet up to raise the flag ahead of the service.
Yeah, the U.S. Army Golden Knights jumped into a crowd of excited students at Knoxville's Sacred Heart Cathedral School. They say being a part of this year's Medal of Honor celebration is pretty special.
Those are the men and women that came before us that did incredibly valorous things under the most tremendous of conditions. And it means a lot just to give back to those guys because they gave all, and some gave more than that.
Well, the memorial celebration also included a flag-raising ceremony, a flyover, and a 21-gun salute.
So many events. Every one of them had to be planned, organized, approved, you name it, a lot of hard work going into this event to make sure it runs smoothly. Joe Thompson right here, the chairman of the 2022 Medal of Honor celebration, gets all the credit. I'm sure you're going to want to share it with other people, but congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a team effort. We had a great team. The planning was really good. The execution was good, but it was a team effort.
Everything went well.
Yeah, it was so fun to be a part of it. Talk to us about what was different this time than 2014.
Well, we had we added an extra day. We gave them more activities. You know, there was more younger recipients, and of course there was older recipients, and so we tried to have activities to kind of meet all the demographics of the society. I think that was different, but you know. We kind of learned from the mistakes of 2014 and really kind of, I think, put together a really good week.
The mistakes must not have been very big because they wanted to come back. They wanted to come back here.
Yeah,
Any highlights?
Were there highlights? I mean, certainly the helicopters landing, as you remember on Wednesday. The school visits are always a highlight. They love talking to school children, and you really get to feel that excitement, not only from the kids but also the recipients. The memorial service was kind of a highlight to me because it was such a somber event. There were 10 recipients that we memorialized. Certainly the dinner with Blackberry Farm was special. The air show, the Smokies, and the gala was a great way to end the week.
And for some of these recipients, it was their first time in Knoxville. For some of them, it was their second time. What did they tell you about their week here?
Well, I think the best, Saturday morning, I was in the hospitality suite, and a bunch of them were on Realtor.com looking at houses in Knoxville. That tells you they had so much fun. They're talking about moving here. But I think they loved it. They loved the people in Knoxville. It's not just the school children. It's the veterans. It's the community. And that was the thing that they kept talking about, what they felt when they were here, is the spirit.
I said I didn't feel worthy when I was able to talk to the group a little bit for the breakfast on Wednesday, and I wonder if these heroes feel that way at times too.
No question.
Are they unworthy of all this attention that they occasionally get lavished with?
All of them would say.
They all seem so humble. Nobody was up in front of everybody saying,
they would all say that we all would have done the same thing, and whether you believe that or not, but they absolutely feel unworthy of the praise that is bestowed upon them.
Good thing you did it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's an easy group to get behind, and it was I thought it was a wonderful week, and I think everything went very well.
Do we think that you're going to bring those heroes back?
No, I mean, they're always welcome back. I tell them I'll take them to dinner. We can go to a football game or something like that. But I think these conventions these celebrations are becoming more and more difficult to do. There's a big age gap from the young recipients and the old recipients. And one of the recipients last week had to leave early because his son's first football game. Of course, he wants to see that. And so they've got life too. They've got t-ball and football. And so I think it's just more challenging to do. So I feel confident. Of course, I said that last time, that they would never come back. So it's a hard group to say no to.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hope they do get a chance to come back another time. We really appreciate it, Joe Thompson.
Absolutely.
Good job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, the Medal of Honor celebration not just honoring the recipients, but also some of our nation's patriots.
Hard to describe how I can now find myself in a room with what I believe are the best of our country.
Each award for a person doing something unique for veterans and service members. That's next.
I need to brag on Dr. Bragg a little bit. Why? Because I've already lost 40 pounds with his plan. And I'm not alone. He's helped hundreds of people along their weight loss journey. If you're considering weight loss, give him a call today and see what he can do for you.
For more than a century, football has thrived in Tennessee. During that time, many traditions have become legendary, signifying our passion, pride, and allegiance to the Volunteers. This year, we celebrate a partnership of excellence spanning 50 years. This tradition is brought to you by your local Ford dealer, where you'll find F-150, the best-selling full-size pickup in Tennessee.
Now get 2.9% APR financing for 60 months on the 2022 Ford F-150 and Ranger, only at your local Ford dealer.
What's lurking beneath the floors of your beautiful home? Mold, moisture, dampness. Guardian Foundation Repair can help clean up your crawl space with their full encapsulation system. Eliminate moisture, mold, and allergens.
Trust Guardian Foundation Repair for all your foundation and basement needs. Rest easy knowing your biggest investment is on a solid foundation.
The great thing about youth sports, they give young people an opportunity to participate in something that is going to broaden them as people.
I think it's very amazing that Garza Law Firm has made a commitment to help the youth kids with playing different sports.
Guys like Marcos Garza that put their time into being able to help these kids live out a dream. It's made me who I am today.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
As the season changes, along comes food temptations and less time to focus on you, right? Well, give Dr. Bragg a call. His weight loss plan works. Plus, he's there for encouragement and guidance through your weight loss journey. If you're considering weight loss, give him a call today.
You're watching the Medal of Honor Recap, sponsored by the Garza Law Firm and Guardian Foundation Repair.
If you weren't paying attention, you missed the Medal of Honor celebration, bringing some big names into East Tennessee to be honored at the Patriot Awards Gala. That was the last night of the events on Saturday.
Now, one of them hosted the event, actor Gary Sinise. He served as the Master of Ceremonies at the same gala in 2014. He's been supporting active service members and veterans for more than 40 years, and he established the Gary Sinise Foundation in 2011 to give back to those who sacrificed for our nation.
Each award at the gala is presented by a Medal of Honor recipient. One of those people, Nikki Haley, former U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Governor of South Carolina.
I wish every American could hear the stories of these heroes. I wish every classroom could know what true patriotism is, because this sacrifice doesn't come easy. And these men and women that continue to serve us every day, that's what this is about, because they know America's worth fighting for.
Haley received the Patriot Award. She says it's overwhelming to share a room with so many heroes, and the best way to honor our veterans is to love our country. Her husband is a member of the South Carolina Army National Guard.
Another person honored on Saturday, plastic surgeon Dr. Tim Miller, served in Vietnam and was awarded the Bronze Star for his service. He also worked in a VA hospital for 30 years. Today he works with Operation Mend, providing reconstructive surgery for U.S. troops wounded in Iraq and Afghanistan.
They've been through a lot. They've been burned, usually with an IED, and the burn is bad. And, you know, it can be an explosion and your face disappears, or it doesn't look too good.
Dr. Miller says it can take at least 50 operations sometimes to totally reconstruct these faces. The end result gives patients confidence. He says he's still friends with many of the Operation Mend patients he helped. He received the Distinguished Citizen Award.
And Pentagon correspondent Courtney Cuby was honored with the Tex McCrary Award for Excellence in Journalism. She's covered the Defense Department for NBC News for 15 years, but she says the Medal of Honor stories she's done are her favorite.
I remember every Medal of Honor story I've been able to tell. So I really think it's a privilege that they let me tell their story. And I will also say the American people want to hear them.
Cuby's covered stories all over the world at various military bases and traveling with several U.S. leaders.
Now, the fourth person to get one of these awards, actor Glenn Powell, the Bob Hope Award for Excellence in Entertainment.
You might know him more recently as Hangman from Top Gun Maverick. Our Jared Austin shares why the war movie actor is getting caught up in the moment himself.
I'm extremely humbled by this moment.
If you've seen the new Top Gun movie, then you've probably seen Glenn Powell, who plays Hangman, on the big screen. He's given the Bob Hope Award for Excellence in Entertainment at the Knoxville Convention Center.
This is by far the coolest moment in my career as far as honors go.
The actor spending countless hours on military bases, now awestruck being around 30 Medal of Honor recipients.
Hard to describe how I can now find myself in a room with what I believe are the best of our country.
Powell not just playing Hangman, but will play the role of Medal of Honor recipient Tom Hudner in the new movie Devotion. Powell actually met Hudner and held his Medal of Honor before Hudner passed away.
They do an extraordinary thing, and they don't feel like anyone else would have done it any differently, but I think it's when incredible people with strong moral fabric and courage rise to the occasion.
The award-winning actor not going on this journey alone. His parents were right there with him for most of it.
I mean, I just can't tell you how touching it is and how proud we are that you all have included him. Thank you.
At the Knoxville Convention Center, Jared Austin, WVLT News.
He brought his parents.
I love that.
How cool is that? Not just some celebrities or well-known people honored for their hard work during the Medal of Honor celebration. Special citizens selected by the heroes because of their heroic actions in everyday life.
What's lurking beneath the floors of your beautiful home? Mold, moisture, dampness. Guardian Foundation Repair can help clean up your crawl space with their full encapsulation system. Eliminate moisture, mold, and allergens.
Trust Guardian Foundation Repair for all your foundation and basement needs. Rest easy knowing your biggest investment is on a solid foundation.
The great thing about youth sports, they give young people an opportunity to participate in something that is going to broaden them as people.
I think it's very amazing that Garza Law Firm has made a commitment to help the youth kids with playing different sports.
Guys like Marcos Garza that put their time into being able to help these kids live out a dream. It's made me who I am today.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
You probably know Spectrum Internet has speeds up to 1 gig.
I do.
Well, you work here, but have you heard about Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi? Once you're connected, you're protected because it comes with state-of-the-art security, like this, but for the internet. You can let me in now, and it can handle up to 200 devices. 200? Basically, Spectrum built you a better internet. These guys are very, very good.
I mean, it is a team effort.
Back to work. Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi, only available on a better kind of internet. Spectrum Internet.
Good evening, I'm Amanda Hara. Here's some of the stories we're working on for WVLT News at 11 tonight. Thousands of dollars in camping equipment stolen from an East Tennessee Boy Scout troop. Where the trailer was last seen and how you can help.
I saw an infant. The head was just back and blue lips, and my heart just dropped.
A rescue caught in mid-flight. This woman now being called a hero.
You're watching the Medal of Honor Recap, sponsored by the Garza Law Firm and Guardian Foundation Repair.
Well, welcome back. Well, it's a pretty busy weekend here in East Tennessee, and even though it wasn't part of the Medal of Honor celebration officially, the Smoky Mountain Air Show really drew thousands of people to East Tennessee to see the Blue Angels and other aerial performers.
Medal of Honor recipients even got a little bit of a VIP treatment as well. They got a chance to meet with some of these pilots ahead of the main show. One member of the Blue Angels team, by the way, from Maryville, Joshua Watson, an aviation machinist's mate. That means he's one of the engine mechanics, part of the team. He says going to his first air show with his dad inspired him to join the Navy. Watson says his favorite part of these shows is encouraging others to chase their dreams as well.
That's really cool. Well, you've heard the stories of Medal of Honor recipients, the brave men who signed up to protect and serve, but what about the people that didn't?
Our Sam Luther caught up with everyday citizens who were honored, each one selected by a Medal of Honor hero for moments of extreme courage and bravery.
For some people,
just instinct, sir.
It comes natural. These 4 men honored in Knoxville for their acts of bravery. Brett Stork, an off-duty Dallas fire captain, stepped in to save an unconscious woman from her burning car.
That day could have gone a lot different, and if he wasn't there within 10 seconds, I wouldn't be here right now.
Do the right thing. Help somebody out when they need help.
Also honored, a 15 and 16-year-old from Columbus, Missouri, who's Boy Scout training.
They taught us different maneuvers on how to carry people out of the water if they were drowning or in different situations.
Came in handy when floodwaters more than 7 feet high left a woman clinging to a post in need of help.
We hear a lady like probably 200 yards away yelling for help.
So they stepped in to help, swimming to get her, bringing her to safety. They're not the only ones to jump fearlessly into the water.
It was right around 4 feet deep, so I hit the bottom pretty hard.
Jonathan Bauer from Maryland saw a car crash that threw a toddler from the car and off a 30-foot bridge into the water. Without thinking twice, he jumped in himself and saved her life.
I just couldn't have that picture in my mind of a little girl, and there's something I could do.
Acts of bravery that have earned these medals. The Medal of Honor recipients hand-selected these 4 people. Their stories, heard all across the country, filled with courage that some feel we all have.
I happen to think that that's in every one of us. That you're presented with a situation and either you respond or you have to live with, I didn't.
In Knoxville, Sam Luther, WVLT News.
Wow, well, really an incredible week for these Medal of Honor recipients, but even more incredible, we got to host these heroes.
Remember, you can see more of our stories, WVLT News app.